Morning guys, Carl here, Bunny's Garage. Today we're back on the Oldsmobile again. As you can see, truck's gone, motor's dropped off back to the reconditioners. So while that's getting done, we'll get stuck into these floors again, clean them all up and see how they look. See you shortly, eh? Right, inside the Oldsmobile now. Got the old wire brush on the grinder. Got a mask today so I don't get choked up with this crap again. So let's get into it, eh? See how many holes we can end up with. Bit worried. Just sort of hit those the worst of bits around here. Are you looking? Yeah, around here. Sort of hit them quite hard first just to see what it's going to end up like. None of this stuff opened up. None of this got really any worse. Still feels quite solid, but yeah, trying to weld to it's a different story, I suppose. Opened up a couple of little ones over here, and a couple more through here, a few little pinholes there, but all in all, not as bad as what I thought it would end up, but haven't finished yet, and just begun. So I'll get in and do some more, and see what happens, eh? Right, yeah. Still quite dusty, even with the mask. Yeah, I'll set these floors with that wire brush just quickly. Really, that's the back floor pan under the back seat. They're cleaned up really good, still nice and solid. No rust holes appeared in there, which I didn't really think they would. So it was just orange. Back floors I haven't touched yet, haven't touched that side yet, because they weren't, they've still actually got paint on them, so this was the one I was worried about. So passenger front floor pan, it's not too bad at the back. It opened up one here, just a little one, Most of this has stayed intact. Open up reasonable size one here. It didn't really get much bigger. Opened a couple of little ones around the edge. There's these ones here. A couple of little ones through here. A couple of little, no, a couple of little fine ones maybe in the edge. Did open up quite a few in here. Just in there. Just little ones. Just enough to piss you off. That one didn't really open up any bigger than it was. So yeah, pretty much there. All along here really, it's just little pits there, around this area here. So probably going to have to do a patch, I guess. From the seam in the floor, probably come back to about here, I guess. The holes are down here, just to get some good steel. Come up, come along, come right along, and down to here. And this one the same thing, I suppose. See this one there, a couple there. I'll just put a strip through there, maybe. That one I'll just keep welding to all those bigger holes, I guess. Same with that one. Just cut that out and put a little patch in there. I don't want to go doing anything major. Just ends into a bloody headache. And that's not that bad anyway. The rest of the floor's been solid as. So yeah, anyway, I flattened my batteries for the grinder, so I'll wait for them to charge up. I'll do some more. And then I might start looking at attacking those holes, see what happens. Anyway, I'll get into it and wait for my batteries to charge up and I'll do some more. Alright, back again. It's been a couple of days since I've done anything on this. Been a bit slack doing other things. Can't even remember where we got up to on the last bit of this beginning of the video, but I've just got in here this morning and just finished off the floors. Quick wire brush just to clean any crap off. So yeah, I'll get in there anyway. They're all cleaned up. They weren't too bad. Just sort of gave them a real light wire brush. I don't want to go too hard. And as you can see, mate of mine came up last night and cut my floor out. Instead of mucking around with those little bits and trying to patch it up, thought get someone that knows what they're doing, come up here and yeah, he cut it out and took it away. He's got rollers and whatever you use, I don't know, I don't make floor pans. So he's going to do all that, make it look all pretty, how it should. Come back and slap it in. So yeah, at least it'll be done properly. It's going to last now instead of having to do it again in 6 months to a year, because I budgeted it. I'm planning on keeping this car, so I want it done right. So yeah, anyway, that's in here, so it's all ready now. I'm just going to give it a quick wipe down. A bit of wax and grease remover just to get all the crap off it. Just use this stuff here. It's just a silicone remover. Gets right in there. It's actually really good stuff. I've used it on a couple of cars now. Haven't had anything come go nasty in paint. What else have I done? Yesterday I spent a little bit of time up here. Didn't record it, of course, because I wasn't planning on doing anything. But these are the wheels on it. Pretty ugly. 17-inch Craig ACs, and pretty shit paint. It's all like chipped off and gone all scody. So I did one of them yesterday. Just gave it a bit of a polish up, sand back, just a bit of satin black on it, just make it look all nice and pretty again. give it a bit of a nicer look. I've got some, that's the stuff I'm about to put on the floor, some CRC rust converter. So I'll spray a coat of that on, let it dry off, and then hit it with this hammer finish. It's quite strong shit. Dries nice and hard. It's a self-priming one as well, so you don't have to go around, prime it, and then go over it and recoat it. It's got a anti-rust thing in there as well, so hopefully that should protect the floors for a while. What else? Oh, new carpet turned up today. So here, ACC, Auto Custom Carpet. Don't know. But here's the carpet over here. There we go. It's all got moulded fit, so it'll sits in there nice. It's got your mat for your feet around the pedals. That's the original colour that should have been in the car. It's called, what was it called? Sandalwood. There's the back one, same thing. It's all moulded in, fit up around the back seat in there. Oh, it's a bit flat at the moment from packaging, all the way from America land. But yeah, actually got here really quick. It was just over a week, I think. So that's pretty good. It's just through Rock Auto. Unfortunately, they don't do seat covers to fit because I need the front seat replaced. It's pretty shit. So yeah, they do some car kits like seat kits, but not for an Oldsmobile, so it's a bit of a shame. Anyway, boo hoo, carry on. So yeah, I'm just gonna rust convert that, let that dry off, and then I'll hit the floors with that hammer finish. And it should protect it all nicely. I won't be doing the front right hand floor pan. I'll get everything else done though. Get it all tidied up and just wait until he's been back and welded that in, then I can hit that side. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to get in there and clean it up, and then we'll put some rust converter on there. Right, get in there. So if there's a cleaner, just give it a good wipe, get all the shit off. Cleaned up good enough, so we'll set it with a bit of the CRC rust converter, and that'll be that. Stinky stuff, this. Oh. Right. So that's it done. Get in there. There you go. Look your nose because this thing stinks. It's all done. Apparently you're not actually meant to do it on shit that's not rusty, but surely you can't do any harm. Anyway. There we go. But yeah, that. If you're doing that, using that stuff, buy yourself a decent mask, not one of these cheap paper, good for nothing ones. That just comes straight through there. Buy a decent one, don't be tight like me. But yeah, anyway, it's all rust converted. So let that all dry off. And I'll get in there with that. What's it called again? I keep forgetting. Get in there with that hammer finish. And I'll slap some of that in. Give it a good coat. Apparently it's ready to use. No thinning, no nothing. Just chuck it on. Can spray this stuff. I actually bought some cheap brushes. I'm just going to brush it on to get a good tight thick. Wow, great English. So you get a nice thick coat, and you can get it in everywhere. So yeah, wait for that to dry off and get into it. Just waiting now. Yeah, no, it's going to take a bit longer than that. Come back shortly, eh? While that's drying, anyway, I did this the other day, yesterday as well. Spent a little bit of time up here and didn't record anything, of course. But this is just a heater box out of the old computer. Just went through. There's a bit of scaly because this is all steel. It was all scaly inside where it had been, that radiator had been leaking. So I just rust killed all this. Gave it a good wire brush, rust killed it, and just spray canned some satin black in there just to seal it up again all around the edge there. So it was only just scaly shit in here. Wasn't too bad, but instead of leaving it and it getting worse, might as well get it done. That's the plate that goes on and holds the little radiator in that heater box. Screws on around here. That's where it comes out, the two hoses. They bolt through the firewall. So just like this, a bit of a wire brush, a bit of shit around here where it had been leaking. So rust killed, a bit of spray can, some satin black to tidy it up and make it last. And yeah, we've still got a few other bits and pieces to do on this. I'll still need to finish the wheels. I'll get onto them in the next couple of days, get them cleaned up. Get my floor welded back in, then we can stick the carpet in. And start putting all the interior back together. I'm not going to worry about the seat at the moment. It's pretty shit. I shouldn't really put it back in like that, but I'll chuck it in. Eventually one day I'll get around to getting it recovered. But you know, you can't do everything at once. Pockets aren't that deep. And when you got this many cars to try and get done, yeah, funds are really short. Anyway, this is what I've been sidetracked on lately. Just getting this. It's just an old 89 Falcon Ute XF. It's got a late model grill in it. Just put some Kragers on it the other day. Just give it a bit of a better look. So it's been, this one's a factory 5-speed manual, which is a bit better than the pussy old auto. But yeah, just been trying to get that, because it's my everyday driver at the moment. So yeah, just been trying to get that usable. Chasing water leaks. Fills up the floor when it rains, which is doing quite a bit lately. So yeah, I've just been chasing them and tidying it up, put the wheels on. So I had these on it, some 19-inch bloody yucky things. Made it ride horrible. Made it ride real hard and get real touchy in the steering. Quite shit. Drives 100 times better with those Kragers and BFGs on it. Way better. Anyway, I'm sure you got better things to do than listen to me rabbit on about shit. I'll go find something to do while this paint's drying off, and we'll check back in later, eh? Right, how's it going, everyone? Back on the odds wheel again today, getting these floors sorted. Miserable day out here, raining, it's fucking horrible. So yeah, we'll get these floors done. Mate's been up and finished the floor for me. Nice new bit of floor pan in there. Turned out bloody good. I like it. Yeah, good look. Looks like it's meant to be there. So yeah, pretty wrapped with that. Just giving a bit of a blow down, get all the dust and shit off and wipe it down again. So we'll get in there with some paint and I'll start painting them, eh? Probably not going to do the whole floor, I'll just do the back of it for now. Just in there under the back seat, just see what this paint's going to sit on there like, how it's going to dry up, and so I'll get that done first and just see what it's going to be like. Alright, let's get into it, Alright, so here we are. Just going to do all up the back here. Probably notice the camera's a bit flaky, bit shaky, because I've got a light in here and for some reason they affect the camera. So you might have a bit of a disco going on. So yeah, it's not going to be pretty. It's just more to just get something on here. Just brush it on nice and thick. Alright, I think you've seen enough of that. I'll check back in shortly. Alright, so after turning you off and saying I was just going to do the back part of the floor, I'm just about finished the floor now. Yeah, got a bit carried away and decided why not. So I'll just quickly finish up this little piece and I'll get you in there and have a look. Like, it really does need to be done. I was going to do it, but I wasn't planning on doing it now. I only came up here for just to do that little bit on the back, just to see what the paint's going to sit down like once it's all dry. And you know, here we are. But anyway, hey, at least it's had a coat now, even if it lays down and looks shit. Well, it doesn't matter what it looks like, but it hasn't really covered that well. It has in some places, and other places it's a bit thin. You know, I'm brushing it on, like pretty much pouring it in here and brushing it out. There's like runs everywhere, which I don't care about. The main thing is to get it all sealed up. Alright, that's finished. Yeah, the biggest thing I'm worried about is just not getting it sealed up good. Gooder, you know? Try and get you off of here. There we go. Oh, man, it's hot. Shit weather out there, but man, it is hot. Muggy, humid. Alright. So that's the bit that I started to do. Just across the back there, and floor under the seat. And yeah, now we have a fully painted floor pan. Looks bloody good. Look at that patch. Patch that my mate made, welded it in. You'd never even know. Look at that. Oh, that was an awesome job on that floor pan. Yeah, I'm wrapped with what he did. Turned out really good. Thanks, Paul. Not that he ever watches this shit, but hey. Yeah, anyway, floor all done. Painted. So I'll let that dry off. Let that dry off. And yeah. Probably give it another coat, because yeah, like I said, in some places it's really thin. I'd rather get a really good thick coat on there, just so it's fully protected, you know, because I don't want to go through all this shit again. And I am keeping this car, you know, so stuff that I'm keeping I don't mind spending a little bit extra time, money and effort and just getting them right instead of you know, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years down the track, and you got to go back and do the shit that you should have done right the first time. Yeah, anyway, so that's that done. So we'll let it dry off, like I keep saying, repeating myself, blah blah blah, and then we'll give it another coat, and then I think I might get some soundproof matting, and we might whack some of that down, I think, because it is pretty drony in here, and like I said, I'm keeping it. It's going to get used, you know. We've been doing a lot of Ks in the 39 lately. It's getting well used, so this is going to be another one that we're going to use all the time. And I don't want to be sounding like I'm sitting in a 44-gallon drum or someone hammering the side of it. You know, it does get quite echo in here. So I'll chuck some mat down, I think. No, I haven't decided yet. Might do, who knows. Anyway, let that dry off, repaint it, give it another coat, and then I'll decide all that. And then we can start putting the carpet back in. And seats, I'm just going to leave that seat, chuck it back in like that, even though it's shit. Oh, will I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, rambling. So yeah, that's that done. It's going back again. It's been a couple of days. Yeah, I've just given the floor another coat of that cool hammer finish. So she's had 2 coats now. I just did the last one now. So I think we'll call it quits for this video. The floor's done anyway. So I said, new patch welded in, it's all been rust treated, and a couple of good, really thick coats of that hammer finish paint, which is a self-primering one, and it's got rust bloody goodies in it, so should protect it pretty well, I hope. So yeah, that's all the floor done. Just gonna let that dry off for a few days now, harden up. Decided I'm not gonna go with putting any of that Dynamat in there. I was going to, but then when you look at the price of things, yeah, just to have a bit of quiet in the car, it doesn't really add up. You know, it costs a fair bit to do that floor, and yeah, not made of money, so yep, we'll just have to put up with the noise. But yeah, it's the floor all done. Probably take a break from doing this floor. That's what I thought I'd end this video here, because my next job on the list is that transmission. It's coming out. It's leaking around that front pump, around the O-ring there. So that means undoing all those bolts, pulling the front pump out, replacing the seal and the gasket that's in behind there, and I'll put a new front seal on it as well. So yeah, that'll be the next job on the list. Pull that trans out and get that sorted, because hopefully I should have a motor back pretty soon. So we'll all go again. So I'll give that floor a bit of a break, get that trans done, so when the motor comes back I can whack it all back in, and hopefully no more bloody leaks on that trans. So yeah, anyway, call it quits on this video. Yeah, you have to excuse the dumbness today, even dumber than usual. feeling a bit crook, so my brain's a bit fuzzy. But anyway, like I keep saying, I'll end this video. Yeah, hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're still watching. I know it wasn't that exciting, you know, clean up some floors and shit like that, but you know, might as well bring you along for the ride anyway. But anyway, if you're still watching, please hit like, subscribe, you can leave a comment, tell me how boring this shit is, whatever, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going. Can't be bothered today. So yeah, until next time, we'll pull that trans out. Enjoy yourselves, look after yourselves. Have a good one, eh? So.